Good morning, Michelle Saxman here, and ready to share with you some time with Jesus Calling by Sarah Young on June the 12th. You guys, this is the power of perspective, and we get to choose who's going to control the mindset today. It was several weeks ago that I talked about grabbing the baseball cap and allowing him to control our mind. Then I've talked about the brain train and the conductor and the hamster wheel of the ego and the one of the fruits of the spirit and who is going to control. But you guys, this one is putting on the lens. Maybe sometimes we've had to say, maybe we need to change our glasses, change the lens, change the perspective. Which one is going to allow me to see him? The culture is absolutely going to lead us toward complaining, moaning, groaning, shuffling, the drudgery, the heaviness, the weight, the darkness. But we can change our perspective, change our lens, and go about this day. We're guaranteed difficulties, and we're told that there's going to be these choice points throughout this day. But if we set the intention to see him as these difficulties appear, then we're going to choose a path that leads toward peace, contentment, acknowledging that the universe is unfolding for our benefit, even when it is uncomfortable, even when it hurts. But we can choose to allow these points of discomfort to lead us to fear and anxiety. They can also be those, I'll call them those PTSD, those triggers from the past. Or we can choose to allow them to seek the lesson, the blessing, and his powerful presence. So that's just who I'm going to choose to join me on this journey through this day, and I hope that you choose the same. So let's go on to the readings. The first one is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 10. And do not grumble, as some of them did, and were killed by the destroying angel. You guys, that's just going to be that complaining is of the culture, and it is going to put a different lens over our eyes. It's going to keep the scales so that we don't see the beauty, the blessings, and the miracles. Then it is Luke chapter 1, verse 79. To shine on those living in darkness and in the shadow of death, to guide our feet into the path of peace. That is what we are called to do, to be that light in the darkness. And when we are overcome by difficulties and we are in that darkness, seek the light, seek the lighthouse. Then it is 2 Samuel chapter 22, verses 29 and 30. You are my lamp, O Lord. The Lord turns my darkness into light. With your help, I can advance against a troop. With my God, I can scale a wall. And that is just the truth. And each and every one of us has the power of the Holy Spirit, that pipeline to the divine. And we can kind of choose the level of that faucet flow. When we are filled with doubt and fear, it is just a trickle pouring in. But when we can shift to a place of gratitude, when we can choose to seek miracles in the midst of suffering and darkness, that is where that light will fully flow through. So y'all have a super blessed day. Stay connected to the vine. Open that pipeline. Allow his light and his grace to fully flow into us, fill us up, and flow out into everyone we encounter today. Have a super blessed day. Stay connected to the vine, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.